Wait, who's flying this thing?
Flies itself. What do you mean?
I know we're moving, but it looks like we're not.
Yeah. Sometimes your eyes get a little
It's probably this helmet.
tired.
I can't see shit.
Yeah.
It, apparently.
I can tell. It's covering your eyes.
Hey, you know what? It's protecting my eyes from your face. Oh, I just almost suffocated in the back of your ship here? Bro, you got a leak. You gotta get that fixed.
Well, I'll tell Saber that he needs to fix the company ship, sorry.
I didn't mean to pull out the knife. Medgun. Have I played Terraria? I have not, but I've watched it. I've seen it a little bit. Ugh.
We're almost there.
So, I don't know if you heard me, Todd, or Eva. I don't have any violet links or obituary. I have literally like every color, except violet and dark red apparently, and white.
So the only colors that people want. Got it.
The only colors people want, which is why I don't have them. Every time I get them, I give them away. And then but we'll see what I have here at Ashland, because I have quite the stock here.
Don't. Roddy, no knee, said got. This is an actual stream. What the fuck?
Yeah, but Comic Stargazer, I have not played Terraria, actually.
Oh.
What are you saying? I'm
The only reason
confused. I
came
got
here
more
was to hope
questions
that you
than
might have
answers
it,
right
so
now.
We'll see.
What, Terraria?
Yes,
Oh,
I'm
darn.
very real. I'm doing a mission right
Oh
now.
my god. So bright. It must be nighttime on the other side.
Yeah, which sucks.
Let's see what this is. No, I'm as real as they come. Alright, let's ship a
Hey, Ninja, thank you so much for the lurk, man. And thanks for hanging out, bro.
missile on this
Have a
puppy.
good night or day. I think you're opposite. Almost opposite. Get some rest. I appreciate you. Oh, man. Taking a yawn. Talk about all sleep. Talking about sleep. Today's stream has been a lot more chill. We did have a good op earlier. That was fun. Successful for the most part. Exile. There's
No,
somebody
you're
there.
good.
Turn on your guns.
Just focus on this real quick. Bear with me a second.
I have a rear gun.
Engage.
Why do we have an exile there?
Is that all the missiles
See
I
who
have?
that is?
I think that's all
There's
I got.
nobody in that ship. I've cleared it.
Oh, okay. That's just the name of the ship. Roger, Roger. Roger, Roger.
Oh, there we go.
I like how I've hit, like, my helmet. I have no FPF hit markers, but in this seat, I have permanent hit markers. Like, I'm actually hitting somebody at this moment.
So the point of this game here is basically to explore space, to
How great would it be if somebody
become
was there?
either a good person or a bad person in space, and to do contract missions. It's still an alpha, so there's still a lot that's being developed in this game. Like, they're coming out soon with, I believe it's 4.1.1, because we're in 4.1.0.
No, I didn't.
And they're just, every single update they do like a massive change of things.
Todd
put on your
requesting to
helmet.
come in for
So
landing. Thank
basically you start out in a certain planet, and then from the planet you can go to other planets, and then from other planets
don't
you
forget
can
your helmet,
go
alright?
to different star systems.
you. Oh, I won't.
and each planet
you for
has
the,
its own little
coordinates.
thing,
don't want it.
whether
Give me
it's
that.
like, you know, a shop or a place you
I
could
don't
buy
have anything
ships
here for you to
from,
eat.
rent ships from. You
No,
can
the
mine
voices
in
my
this
head keep telling me
game.
to eat
You can do
sausages.
contracts to
Well,
be
that's
a
probably because of
mercenary,
all
which
the
is kind of
rat
what I'm
meat
doing
right in
here.
here.
Like I'm killing the king,
You know
which
what?
is basically
I'll
a
take rat meat over
boss
human.
on this planet that I'm supposed
I don't
to.
feel like you understand what the
One
difference
second,
is.
let me. So I'm basically going ahead and I'm going throughout these multiple planets. So if I go here, I'll show you this. I'm currently on Batra. There's Pyro V, there's a deer, whatever, Ignis, Fur, Fared, Fugo, and then this is just one planet. So then you zoom out from this, you have different star systems. You have all these clusters, you have different little points, you have stations, which this is a station I can fly to. Here I can buy weapons, I can buy cargo, I can buy, I can do CZs, which is basically, think of like, what's that one game? Escape to Tarkov is like a good way to explain it. So your objective is to go through and not get killed by people. So it's a PvP, PvE kind of game. Yeah, I guess you could say that, yeah. But then if you look at this, as I go for, like, that was the one planet I showed you. This is the whole star system called Pyro. If I go out of Pyro, it'll take me to all the star systems. So you have currently Pyro and Stanton. So if I go into Stanton, like this, you see how big Stanton is here. So then I zoom in, these are all stations I can go to. This is one single planet I can fly over to. And literally, like, just to get from one point to like the south of this star to the north side could take me probably about like 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes just to get from south to north. So, and that's on like hyperdrive. So if you were to actually fly it, it'd probably take you like, if you're actually to fly from south to north, just regular without using your quantum drive, it'd probably take you like a couple of hours just to get there. Yeah. But what I just did there is I did a contract, I killed the king, and then it earns me money, so I made about $50,000 from that. Then what I could do is I'll go back into the mercenary tab and I'll look for another one of kill the king here. I will untrack that, look up in the sky. And so right now I'm leaving the planet. And then once I get into space, I can hyperdrive. So I should be able to do it right about now. And if a location's blocked by the planet because the planet's so big, then I would need to... Thank you, by the way, for all the likes. I do appreciate it. So I can't make it straight there because the planet was blocking the area. So I'd have to go to this place first. And then from here, I could now hyperdrive to what's called Pyro 4. But it's cool because you can buy ships if you want, but you can also just buy the game initially for $50, and then once you buy the game for $50, then you... Let's see where it wants me to go. Then you own the game. You don't have to ever spend money again, but if you want to kind of fast track it, you could buy ships for real money, but I never really recommend doing that personally. And then each planet has its own kind of atmosphere. As you can see, like that little blue kind of haze. And then each planet has clouds on it. So as we get closer, you'll see all these clouds and they're photorealistic. So think of like Microsoft Simulator, which this is honestly one of my favorite things, like the clouds. I know it's nothing, but I just find it so cool. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, God. Definitely about crash right there. Alright, let's see what we got here. So then the next thing now is to figure out where this guy is, which just says he's right here, so I can just light him up. Oh, okay. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Alright. So actually, I gotta go underground in order to get this guy. It's better to take out the people you can see up front, because if you get lit up while you're on the ground, you can die pretty quickly, so you have to heal yourself. Alright, I appreciate you joining in though. You have a good night. Let's see. Is there more movement? There is. Oh, I hate how quickly this shit lands you sometimes. About blew myself up right there.
Or fell to the earth or something, you know?
Alrighty, I'm back.
Dude, the AIs pushing up scared the fucking shit out of me. They were shooting at me for a second, so they did. Should revive you.
Self-destruct is activated.
Was that you, Solo? They knew the risk? Yeah, no, Pyro is hostile, and we're gonna have a meeting here, and I don't want to deal with shit right now. He also came in shooting other ships, so I didn't want him shooting the rest of our ships up. Alright, wait, is that really you, Ree? No way. Can you pull the body out before before it blows up?
No, it's already gonna blow up. Don't go back there.
Come on, get it out, get it out. It's Solo. It's a homie. No, you're
Nope, what?
Kappa. You're joking, right?
I do not.
Oh, he's joking. Never mind. I think he full died anyway. Oh wait, no, it is you, bro.
I'm confused by your signals right now.
No, it is a friend. That holy insane. That filled the sky, dude.
All right, I'll go grab the body.
Oh yeah, Jimmy. Yeah, I remember you. Ree, was that really you, bro? No way. You were doing contracted work where we are. There's no way. You're just joking. You're joking. You have to be joking. There's no way. No, I don't recognize your armor. I don't. We haven't hung out enough. Plus, if you're here in the stream, you would have known. You would have said something earlier. I don't believe you.
Oh, it's not like we didn't try to communicate with them.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
I don't blame him. I mean, I probably blame fucking. I blame VoIP more than anything.
Well, their body's here if they want it.
All right. Well, we have your body. If you come back, let us know you're coming back, and what you're in.
It's in the
Ahead of
giant
time.
torch fire.
Soul, did you already loot this place?
A little bit.
Oh, okay. I was like, all my loot's gone. All right. Let me go to the terminal.
Hello.
Yo.
What's going on, Milk?
Oh, he's talking to people.
How are you doing?
Oh, Crux is here too, so we can do our meeting here in a minute.
I am going into the cave, hoping not to die, but this may not be a promise. I
I
don't.
also repool my gun.
A little afraid here. By the way, I edited the
By the way, if that was you, as soon as you made it into your ship, you should have taken off.
Alright, cool. I went ahead and edited the blah 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 video from last night, cut it up a little bit, and posted it on YouTube. Hello, my good sir. Good night. But yeah. So let me know when you get yours completed. Let me real quick put these side by side up with each other. Who's going flat? What up? What up, G? Alright, got you pulled up here. Cool. For some reason though, it didn't save on Twitch, which it only saved on YouTube, which is weird. Quite weird, if you ask me. No. Uh-oh. Who wants some? Bring it. Bring it here. No, 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 I don't want that. It's always the same armor with that. It's not fair. Okay, that's a P4. Ooh, that's another P4. There's nothing wrong with having too many P4s. One P4. Two P4. Yeah, that is awesome. I had somebody come in on TikTok and give me over 1,000 likes. That is so sick. I hope you can hear me. yellow. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. All right. That's a far drop. Oh, okay. What about TikTok? I said somebody on TikTok was chilling. They thought it was a fake stream or something. So I was explaining to them the game and stuff, and they ended up giving me over like 1,000 likes on TikTok. It was super nice. Gaining more traction, could we say, maybe, on TikTok? The old Tiki-Talkie? The talkie of Tik? Indeed. What are you up to? What you doing? Okay. Try not to fall into the abyss here. It's a really weird way I landed there. I know. Those literally from last night or whatnot, whenever we had oh, that's weird. It's not even showing me the people that followed from last night either, which is a little strange to me. I don't know why. Alright, I'm gonna go meet up with this little crew over here over at Ashland. Oh, great. Let's see what their drama's about, I wonder. But that's 12 more than what I was expecting, that's for sure. Super awesome. 12 is more than 0. I do say so myself. Isn't this sick? Like, look at the atmosphere on this. Pretty chill. Pretty chill. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what kind of drama is going on over here. What y'all gonna do?
I've seen your knives. I know who you are, so we don't need to go through formalities with regards to that. I was supposed to have. We have 2 or 3 new recruits in line currently for the syndicate. So as soon as we can get them on and get them initiated, that would be great.
Let's go fuck some bitches
I've
up.
been trying to get them in.
Yeah, no, you've been doing great. It's just scheduling has been a nightmare apparently.
Oh, look at the sunset.
Okay, well, I don't have much to talk about. Soul, you were basically the one calling this meeting, so let's start with that. Go ahead, I'll just let you go.
Kinda wanting to debate and talk about stepping up into a leadership role.
Denied. All right, next. item.
Easy enough.
Just kidding. I'm kidding.
What a slut.
I'm gonna take out my helmet.
Take take a load off of Zane, being as he's only in the universe 1 to 2 days a week.
Yeah, no, that would be fantastic. Yeah, currently in my busy, savage life, I can only really put a day or two towards the syndicate at the moment per week. So yeah, I would really greatly appreciate that. So your bloodline, would you focus specifically on bloodline stuff, or do you want to be more general leadership?
I can focus on the syndicate as a whole or bloodline.
So whatever you want.
It's whatever's needed. That way we can get the organization and structure into the syndicate that is needed.
Is there leaders that is there something that leaders get in the syndicate
Yep.
separate from the knives?
Talk
Yeah,
about
the syndicate
lag.
leaders get mirage knives. That's the leader knife.
Maybe if I turn shadows off, it'll help a bit.
Okay, great. It's not so not separate from the
Damn.
knives. Sorry about that. Voices in my head. I don't necessarily have any objections to putting you in a leadership role. What I would do is probably put you in a what's the word? Probation period,
Apprentice role.
where I would see how active you are and how you handle pressure, leading an operation and stuff like that. Nothing too major, but just you'll never get you're not gonna ever fired from the syndicate, but you might not maintain a leadership role if you can't sort of handle it.
Right.
I think you can, honestly. You've been around for a while, and I've seen you handle all kinds of crazy situations, so I don't have any real doubts. I'm just letting you know that we'll do like a probation period first.
Which is understandable.
Yeah, and I would do that with anyone, literally anyone. So it's not just you specifically. What I would want then is help running operations without like my presence. So when I'm around, yeah, I could totally help. I could take command. I could take an operation. I can run it and everything. But when I'm not here, it would be cool to have more people keeping the ball rolling. Currently, we are a small group still. We don't have a lot of fully active people, members just yet. They got their own lives and shit going on in the verse. So I don't blame them, but yeah, it would be great having a little more general assistance on all that.
We absolutely do have a small group, but our small group is very tight, and
It's
we
tight.
collectively work very good together.
Yeah, it's tight, and we do succeed on our missions quite often. It's rare that we actually fail, so we're good at what we do, and I like that. I'm very impressed with everybody in the group so far. Crux has been very active and helpful a lot, though he has been very limited in it lately. Hang on one second. Oh, it's Incog over there. I was like, I see what looks like a player sitting down over there. Incog, do you want to get in this conversation? You are Fang.
I'm not. I am not anymore. I was just eavesdropping. Don't mind me.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. You turned in your. Oh, I gotta change your name on the fucking
Yeah.
Discord then.
No, you gotta put me
Well,
as You gotta put me as Fox.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do that right now because I will forget. Okay.
But no, yeah. If Soul takes up leadership role, I mean, hey,
Yeah. No, I like that.
I may.
Yeah, I have no objections. I know you
have to-
did just purchase the bloodline knife, but yeah, a leader position would change to a mirage.
Yeah,
If you
it's a $3 purchase. Like,
okay.
let's go into that. Doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I think
That's an extra bloodline knife for somebody when they need it.
true. I think for now, what you should do is hang on to the bloodline, and once we make it official, we'll have like a more appropriate ceremony with the syndicate. make it official throughout the syndicate. So you know, yeah, we'll do like a little. We'll make it an event. You know, when we promote you to leadership role. In fact, we'll do you and Crux at the same time probably. If Crux can fix his mental issues over there.
Now, I would like to make one comment.
Yeah.
I've noticed over time that, like, within Fang, well, you know, while I was within Fang, I've noticed what feels like almost like bleeding out is the best way to kind of like put it into like an analogy, you know? There's just been a lot of weakness within Fang. And I wanted to like put a note on that since we're all here at this round table.
Define bleeding out. You mean like members come and go and don't stick around?
Just weakness is the best way to put it. There's
It's a lack of structure and cohesiveness. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a pass at the Discord here in a minute, like I did for Fox Company. I'm gonna create a new leadership role. I'm gonna create a more cohesive, easy to understand Discord category for the syndicate, and then that'll help a bit on that end. As far as running ops and stuff, there's just not much to do. I mean, when we can help out Fox Company or VDS, or we can just keep running CZs and drugs. That's like it. That's like literally all we can do at the moment. So we're kind of just trying to keep busy until more criminal avenues open up. You know what I mean? Oh, and also that's why I think having a new leadership role is great, because when I'm not around, nothing happens, and then people get bored and they go and do other stuff. And I totally understand that, but I can't be around all the time.
But so, like Fang is supposed to be the sole like provider when it comes to on foot, you know, navigation, correct? Like with any kind of like with any kind of.
I think that's more VDS. In terms of like on foot.
Is VDS meant to be more so like in air though? Am I correct in that realm?
No.
VDS is the PMC of the entire Fox Company.
So
yeah, they do all of it. They do full spectrum warfare.
So what is the main purpose of Fang then? If VDS controls the ground and the air.
So when hacking, when spying, when all that stuff is a bit more accessible to us, that is like everything that will get you a crime stat is what we do. We do everything that Fox doesn't want to get their hands dirty with, or VDS doesn't want to get their hands dirty with. We will also be doing hits and stuff like that.
On that note too, that like he said, Incog, we're more the illegal shit, like the stealing from other players if needed, like he said,
we're the pirate, not the pirate.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't see. Example. I don't see Fang, being present. That's my concern. I see VDS being present. Don't get me wrong with that, but it's like when it comes to Fang, I just don't see like anybody kind of putting their foot down, and that's been like a major problem.
How many illegal things can we do in the verse right now? It's like Vaughn, which is an example that we just did today. We could do Vaughn. We could do smuggling. We could do a couple different kinds of combat missions. That's like kind of it. Just we are doing what we can. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just worried that soon Fang will be overtaken by somebody, and and not in a good way. Like that's my fear. Within Fang, somebody's going to come in through the back door that we're not aware of. Like we're not paying attention almost within Fang. And that's what really, really scares me.
That's why we're trying to get leaders into Fang.
Yeah.
Correct. And that's why we're here at this round table, because we need to have this conversation. Correct?
Yeah. Yep.
So that's...
No, you're presenting valuable questions, and it's good that we talk about all this.
Yeah.
Talk it through. Yes, leadership needs to increase. It's
just kind of give you a heads up. This is part of this whole
been doing as well.
Group thing. So this is all role play, and I'm just absolutely just shit talking Fang because honestly, this Fang
neither of them
group
have
that
made
they've
moves against the Syndicate
combined and
or
made
Fox
and,
or
and
BDS,
developed has just been absolute
and,
shit.
you know, as long as they don't do so, we're good.
So I'm RPing that as shit.
Yeah, we also sell, you know, the cards on the black market. That's us.
Yeah, adding stuff like that is really helping a lot.
Yeah,
adding our own crime.
The cards, the gun running, the drug smuggling.
Looting the OLPs.
But where's the networking within that? Because the only person I see doing that is like truly like Zane or Saber.
No, I do it every night of the week.
Crux just sold a set of cards on his own.
Well, how do you go about doing that? There's been no kind of structure or leadership to kind of help the new people, you know, develop this kind of network.
Yes, which is exactly what we're hammering at right now.
Correct.
If I may.
Yeah.
That's kind of the whole point of our orientation, initiation missions. We'll run them through like a challenge, like go get a red key card, or go help try to get comp boards or blue key cards, stuff like that. That's the whole point of the orientation missions, to see if they're worth their salt.
I sell 2 grenade launchers and a railgun a day. And probably 2 to 3 missile launchers a week. Like, it's all just it's actually good that you haven't seen it, because that means we're doing our job.
Mm-hmm. Like the comp board set we were working on the other week, me, you at the time, Incog, Soul, and Revenge. I sold that for 1.5 million for the Syndicate.
Oh, don't forget, we also do the fights and, you know, gambling and shit. That's just really difficult to run if I don't have enough money. And I think I just now have enough money to run another one. Yeah, 12 mil. That's like just enough to run another one.
Yeah, no, it's a little strange because, like, you know, the newbies and everything, right, towards Fang are being basically the slave laborers within the group in order to help obtain these items. But, like, honest to God, like, you know, VDS has done probably about like 15 to 20 times more than what Fang has ever done in realms of understanding
how many people are in VDS though?
Well, I'm talking strictly about one person within VDS. So if you'd like let me finish what I wanted to say within that, because, you know, here we are at the round table and, you know, we're taking our turns to speak about this issue. You know, within VDS, they've shown me how to collect these boards, how to utilize them, you know, what the purpose of them is. And it's like, and what you're explaining to me is that, you know, you've done your job in the idea of we're keeping it a secret, but you're going to be used in the realm of help us obtain these items, and that's it. You get no credit for it. You're done. Like, that seems a little weird.
No, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it to you. I track merits. People who come on, you know, CZ runs and stuff earn merits, and through the merit process can become higher ranked in the org. Of course, I don't have ranks yet because, other than creating Discord roles, there's not a really good way of tracking them. But I do track the people that come out and help with CZs, and I do allow them the ability to progress, and that'll become more and more of a thing as the universe lets us do it, because there is supposed to be a lot more rank and org control within the universe in the future, and currently we don't. So I have to track it all myself.
No, okay.
That'll become more and more of a thing. The intention is to have all that. I have been neglecting the Syndicate a bit because I'm spread thin in many other departments. So you're totally right. I feel like we do leave a lot of people hanging. People will come and hang out for like a day, and then because they can't play with me again, or they're not getting enough fulfillment from the other Syndicate members, which, you know, we've only got like 6 or 7 active people at the moment. It's yeah, you're not wrong, and that's exactly what we're trying to fix by promoting more people and giving more responsibility.
And at the same time, like, that's where me and Crux come in. You know, we were not anything to the Syndicate. We're still not technically. We're just going out and doing. We're creating it, we're building, which is what has to happen. And then at the end of the day, we just go through and we will figure it out. Like you have to dig deep and build something, get noticed, and then you get promoted.
So can you
On
give me an
that note,
example of?
too.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And like what he was saying too in COG, like before I, did illegal stuff and had to lay low for 2 weeks mentally. Before that, we were doing the comp boards and that, but also when we weren't doing that, me and Soul were buying those 13K missions, farming up about 300K worth of products, and I have like 350K sitting ready to be sold for the syndicate. It's not just like that, like, yeah, we may be spending 13 to 15K, but while we're doing that, we're bringing back 300K in profit for the syndicate.
Yeah, that's good. But my thing is, and it kind of goes back to like just the organization as a whole. Like the biggest, I feel like weakness or the biggest weak point we have currently is Fang, and VDS is a good example because they've been like the most recent as far as like helping and such. But honest to God, like the leadership roles have really been like prominent within VDS not only but also Fox too. Like when it comes to whether it's Xandor, whether it comes to Catherine, like they have taken the time for each individual person that wants to understand, the role at which they're taking on, and they're actually explaining it step by step and why it's important to be doing these things for the syndicate or whatnot.
Yeah. 100%.
So
I'm not a good teacher, so yeah.
But my question goes to like Soul and to Crux is like, hey, it's wonderful, you guys are doing phenomenal for yourselves, but what are you doing for like the group? Because that's where the group's going to grow, and I don't see the group growing.
And that's the next part of me readjusting and creating a new role on the Discord, for example, is giving Soul and Crux the ability to create events themselves. And they can bring people in, they could do training, they could do, money gathering.
And that's good.
Whatever.
That's good.
Yeah. That's my intention. Go ahead.
And back to that, like, what are we doing for the group? When we were running the CZs, back when you were part of us, Incog, that was the first time, I believe, me for sure, I don't know about Soul, you, I think it was, and Revenge. We were all just trying to learn it on the go, and then the second day of it, me and Revenge met this random guy out in space. He's like, you guys running CZs? We're like, yeah. He's like, do y'all know how to get the red card? We're like, no. Now we know how to get the red card and all that. We can teach future members down the line. It was a learning curve for every one of us that was running without Zane that week.
At the end of the day, that's all that it comes down to, is that you cannot teach somebody how to do something if you don't know how to do it completely. So when you bring up the fact of Xandal teaches this, Xandal has been the leader of a PMC for how long? Through how many games?
Yeah. 4 or 5 members of VDS, most of his leadership, honestly, they've been playing together for like Arma, Gray Zone. Like they've been together for a long time, so it was definitely much easier for them to fulfill the leadership roles. The syndicate started with me.
I'm hearing shit outside. I don't know what that is.
Roger. Oh, there's somebody outside the door, right in front of the door. Oh, that might be Ree. Make sure it's Ree. Hey, buddy, you got comms? That's Ree.
What up? It's
You're
me.
You're good.
Sorry. I was hearing shit. I apologize. I didn't know if ships were blowing up or doors were opening. It sounds so fucking similar.
Yeah. You know what's funny? No, it's good. Good ears. Good ears. It's funny because like the odds that one of our friends was here at this place when we got here was just so funny. So.
But yeah, but like, and I understand kind of where you're coming from, I guess you would say, Soul. But then again, that's where I'm kind of questioning, the leadership, and going back to my first point of just there being weakness, not to just be negative or anything of that sort, but just to like have an understanding of, leadership should know what they're doing, I would imagine. If not, then that's all.
Yeah, what you're seeing right now is VDS if Zane started it by himself with no other people helping.
Yeah.
Like, this is the beginning of the syndicate, and we are slowly growing and progressing. And the more people I can put into leadership roles, and that they can add more context and experience. That's 100%. You're saying what's been on my mind for a while exactly. And I'm hoping as we get more people in leadership in all the orgs, honestly, we'll grow even more. Right now, the church has nobody. The church is just me occasionally doing evangelism, and then sometimes Trollsy's around, and that's about it. So.
No, exactly.
If I may.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm stuck. Shit.
And back to what you were saying too, Incog. Yeah, I agree with the whole like weakness point, and leadership should know what they're doing. Here's the thing, though. Yeah, we didn't know what we were doing
Todd,
then.
100%.
We didn't know what we were doing. That's easy and all that. Me, Soul, Revenge, and partially you, because I don't know if you were there for each one of them with us for sure. We know how to run them all now. No problems. I've gotten red cards by myself. I've ran CCs with just Revenge and went in and out successfully. That's not a problem no more. In terms of knowing, we've got that down. But there's still aspects that I don't know for certain yet, like OLPs. I know the bits and pieces of it. Like, I'm good at escort when it comes to that shit.
Yeah.
And we're more just like the extra hands for like VDS in a way. Like, if Fox is running something, they'll call VDS, and if VDS can't get many people on, we're their next defenders for like escorting and that, and that's not something hard to do.
Yeah, that's perfect.
It also takes more than just knowing how to run a CZ to run an organization. So keep that in mind too.
All I was saying is, like, like you guys run it however you wish to run it. Obviously, I'm no longer part of it and everything, and that's perfectly fine. I just want to point out, I don't know what the fuck that was. I just want to point out, just I guess the blunt end of just, what's been, I guess, thought of over like the past couple of weeks. And I just want to be just transparent and straightforward, and however you guys wish to run it, whether it's you, Soul, that runs it from here on out, or Crux runs it from here on out, whichever. I just want there to be no weakness within the organization as a whole.
I'm still running it. I'm just going to promote them to officer positions where they can add to it. And
Understood.
Do things without, like, I don't think I'll ever be able to give up control. I think it's the only way that I feel that the purpose of the org will remain intact.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, 100%.
I just want to see y'all grow. I want to see y'all do better. I want to see you guys, succeed at everything you do.
I appreciate you bringing it up.
And I just want to be transparent. That's all. I just want to be straightforward. I don't want there to be any kind of, beat it around the bush. I like to beat the bush dead,
Set it on fire and then drop a grenade.
Exactly.
Yeah.
3 grenades to be precise, but yes.
Yeah.
If I may.
Nope.
At the end of the day, too, Zayton putting us in as officers, it's also more of, hey, we can recruit people when Zane's not here and be like, hey, Zane, this guy's got great talent. He's done perfect. We could use him.
One of my next steps... Sorry, continue.
That's more or less of what it becomes with, the temp leaderships.
Yeah, one of my next steps is literally to write up an official, process for initiation. I've been kind of trying out different initiations on different people. You guys have all basically received different initiations from each other, and I'm experimenting. But I'm starting to get to a place where I know kind of what it should look like. And then once I have that, I'll write it up, and then you guys can initiate people yourself. So I don't have to necessarily be here all the time.
And that's what having officers is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be 100% on the boss of the org.
Yeah, well, right now it is because honestly, there's only like I said, 5 to 10 active people at any given time. We have a lot more members, but a lot of people have not been around. But that's the normal rate of attrition, I think, for any org at this point until the verse is ready. So, all right. Well, so I do want to see what you can do. I'm excited. Sometime this week, I think probably tomorrow. Actually, I'm gonna start working on the syndicate side of the org, because and create the officer role, give you the ability to set different. What are you doing? I didn't even see what that was. Is it a bag of chips? Oh, it's a pack of drugs. Thanks. I'll just snort that in a minute. Give you guys officer roles, give you kind of a rundown of the type of jobs that I already know that we do, and if you have any ideas for other jobs, I'm super down to hear. Trust me, I'm always approachable about ideas. Worst case scenario, I'll say that might not work because of X, Y, and Z. But outside of that, honestly, if you guys have ideas for operations, for events, for new income sources that are on the down low, not quite on the uppity up, I'm down.
If I may on that.
Yep.
I was thinking if we really, because like from my point of view, I think a lot of people would have a lot more fun trying to do that than just CZs. What if we start hitting people?
If we started putting out hits for people? Yeah.
Like, no, just hitting people. We see
Oh.
cargo, we go for it.
Oh, so a little more on the piracy side of things.
Yeah.
I've never truly been a pirate myself, but if one of you guys want to take up the pirate mantle under the syndicate, totally go for it.
We already do.
Oh,
Yeah,
great. Yeah.
Me and Sola have done it a couple times.
Yeah, we'll call it tax enforcement. Like if they don't pay their dues to the syndicate for protection money. Yeah, I like it.
Me and Revenge tactically acquired a Polaris the other night and absolutely caused hate, hell, and discontent around Pyro.
Hell yeah. Just make sure people know it's the syndicate that's doing it.
Oh, they do.
Did you say something, Ree?
Yeah, I said you gotta break their kneecaps in.
Oh, yes,
I
absolutely.
like this guy.
Yeah, you gotta make sure they know that they fucked up and that they remember.
I like this guy.
Oh, Mafia code. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Sorry, they hit the second pentagon.
All good. The voices in my head once again bring up a valid point, and I totally agree with. I should mention now that as for piracy, I'm not a huge fan of just killing and taking. I like the idea of them leaving alive, but a little less financially secure. Like make them know who we are, make them pay to stay alive or pay to keep their cargo. I know that's not always effective with VoIP and shit not working, like comms in the system down all the time. That as soon as fucking space AT&T gets their shit together, I definitely want to do that kind of piracy is more what I think the syndicate's about.
At the end of the day, too, with that is sometimes you just have to fill some people's shoes with cement and throw them over the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if they don't go along with it, or if they don't respond, for sure, absolutely.
Gotta get the hands dirty.
And I agree with that, but like he said, most people, if they have a decent cargo haul, they're not gonna. Oh, I'm gonna pay you. No, they're gonna.
I would
attack.
If a pirate org interdicted me or something, and they had me dead to rights, and they said, and I'm running like a 4 million credit haul or something, and they're like, hey, pay us 500K and we'll let you go. I'm like, yes, sir. Here's 500K. You know what? Here's 550 because you left me alive. Like, I mean, that's just me, but
Yeah, as you say, that's like I've noticed, like even just like in CZs or out in space in my free time, because I've had times I've been able to get a hold of people.
Yeah.
It's nah, I'm gonna just fight you. I'd rather risk it all than nothing.
yeah. It depends. It depends on their position. For example, I went into a red card. It was 2v1. I fucked up one of their guys, and the other guy was like, "Let's talk about this," and we did, and we worked. We came to a deal. They left alive. They had a red card in their possession, which is why they wanted to talk about it. You know, as soon as you have them in a position where they have something they don't want to lose, they're not going to sit around and try to fight you if they're equally matched or at a disadvantage.
And like you said, I agree with that. From personal experience as of so far, it's always
Yeah.
been instead of flight, it's fight.
Yeah, in that case, kill them. That's the path they've chosen. You're totally. I'm just saying, give them the opportunity, unless you're at a disadvantage. If you're at a disadvantage, then yeah, you might need to just kill them if you have an opportunity to kill them.
Did that
Right.
motherfucker just kill me? That motherfucker just killed me.
Wait, what? Reed, did you just kill Incog? Oh, he says you shot at him, Incog.
He stabbed me with a knife.
What?
What do you
Now-
expect?
Incog says you stabbed him with a knife.
I shot him in the foot.
Come on, guys. This is.
It's okay.
Already had to clean up a mess the other day.
Are you dead, Incog? Where's your body?
Yeah, I'm dead. I'll be back. Don't worry.
Oh.
I got a couple of grenades left. Don't worry.
He's dead. He went back to the. Or unless he's over there.
If he capped, I'd be fine with that. That's fine to end cap.
Oh, he says he revived you on his screen.
Nah,
I don't know
that's
if you can
whatever.
hear him or not.
I'm just fucking with you.
Wait. I was gonna say, if that's not the case, fucking headhunters could have went and killed him.
Oh, I don't know. That was
Oh,
inside here.
it's
I need to
possible,
drink
maybe.
Water though.
Who knows?
I'm hurting.
It's
Well,
whatever.
in terms of activity too, I should start being more active again. Like I said, I'm back to normal.
Oh, that's good.
So I'll probably start running CZs again starting tomorrow.
Okay. We still have 2 sets of cards. They were saved for people, but those people sort of fell out of contact. So those 2 sets are now up for grabs again. If you come across anyone that wants to buy another set, we have
I have a guy I can ask.
yeah, we have 2 sets up for grabs.
Roger.
I think we might even have 3. I can't check my inventory right now because it's busted. So
Like I
think
said,
they might-
I got
What station are you on?
the 1.5 mil still sitting in my account. Whenever.
Oh.
oh, that's fucking awesome, Chaos. Yeah, that's the way it should be.
Yeah, I've been
Oh.
out here at Pyro.
It's one of those, we need structure and we need the ability to just have the cohesiveness to run out and be like, yo, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I think right now I'm gonna have 4 different roles. Mod, you know, the highest role, which is like me and a couple people that sort of can do everything everywhere. Then I'm at the officer role, which allows you to basically be a mod within the syndicate community portion of the Discord. So you can't change the names of, you can't change the channels, but you can basically do everything else. And then I'm probably gonna have like captain, which is what, excuse me, Saber's doing for Fox Company as well. And those people will be more like the leader of an operation or the literal captain of a ship, say a mole or something, you know. And they'll have a little more freedom to run an operation with a crew on their own if they want to. But they don't have any mod powers. They can't actually change anything or set up an event.
If I may, on top of that, I'm about to check its price now. Once I start my new HVAC job, I will probably be investing in a hammerhead.
That's an interesting choice. I hope they buff the hammerhead.
It's great for ramming, I've heard.
It's great for ramming, and as soon as they have the turret blades, which might be soon, it'll probably be pretty good. Yes, I will have more Mafia terminology for the naming convention, that's for sure. I just don't have it off the top of my head at the moment. Because I was thinking Enforcer for like the captain rank, but the problem with that is Enforcer is a bloodline specific term, so I need to think of terms for each rank that are, you know, family, Mafia related, syndicate related, that for those roles, and not just, you know, one category. Why is there sun coming through a roof with no hole?
We don't question
Somebody shot a hole in the roof earlier.
Yeah, I guess so.
strays. But I just look at it like this: the hammerhead's not a Polaris, but you know, we run CZs or we have an all-out war. I mean, that hammerhead by the side of a Polaris can be very dangerous.
Yeah, a crude Polaris with a crude hammerhead, there's not too much that can get through that. They can, there is ways, but it's a lot harder. VDS just updated Saber and let him know that they basically figured out how to legitly take out a Polaris in very, very short amount of time. It's all legit. There's no bullshit. There's no, so it won't go away. So having extra guns that could protect the Polaris would definitely be very powerful.
Right.
On a
And it's
side
just
note,
a cheaper option.
Yeah.
On a side note with that, I do have, I'm not sure the number, I think it's going to be around 50 of one of my old orgs interested in coming this way.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
They're trying to leave the 5M, and I was like, yo, I've got a thing. Come on.
Okay. Well, let's discuss the structure a little bit more in the future. I'm gonna make a pass at the Discord side of it, and sort of I'll probably put down a template or some more information in the Discord that we can use moving forward, so that when we do bring in more people, we'll have a structure. Oh,
And these are all guys that I started a syndicate with, in a big city, so hopefully I can sway them this way. But they're animals.
Hell yeah. In terms of CZs and shit too, Soul, if you're gonna be on tomorrow, I should be ready to go, like I said.
I am on 7 days a week.
Alright, I will see you tomorrow then. If something doesn't come up with another out-of-universe thing, of course, but I should be good to go. I got my kits ready, I've got ammo over here for the fucking whatever rifle this is.
Is there any? So yes, but other than you guys moving to officer positions and helping me with events and everything like that, do you guys have any other questions or thoughts at the moment, or should we go ahead and call this closed for now?
I think we can call it closed for now.
All right, cool. So I'm getting phone calls from people and they're not going through, so I don't know what's happening out there.
I think getting a structure set will pull everything else in line.
Yeah. I kind of want to go do a test run over at Sakura Sun and see if I can find some of them knives now. That would greatly make sure my helmet's on. Yeah, okay, cool. That would greatly take a load off my back. Because right now, we're at the point where I have to basically probably keep buying knives with real money. So.
I have a plan for that too, if that doesn't just work. I know our meeting's adjourned and shit, but
What's up, Incognito?
if y'all want to hear me out on
What's going on?
Sure.
The basic knives. What if we started giving like the newest members just the basic knife, and once they've earned it, we bump them up to their org specific knife, being the Bloodline, Mirage, or Ghost knife.
That's actually not a bad idea. That way, I'm not just giving away rare knives to every schmuck that passes initiation.
Yeah.
And
That's not a bad idea.
And on top of that, I think there's like 3 random ass knives, like the Sawtooth knife, the CQB knife. Like we
I
could
think it
use
would-
those for lower ranks.
Yeah, I think it'll always be the FSK because it's the Fang Syndicate knife. It just works perfectly. But the generic FSK knife, you could literally buy it by the dozens, by the hundreds. Yeah, so
I think I literally have 1,000 knives in storage.
yeah. Oh, and you find the FSK knife in like almost every bunch of drugs. Slam, ETM, altruist, yep. All the drugs. Here you go for Mafia terminology. The Dawn, Vazane. Captains of each bloodline underboss. Okay, I like underboss. Mirage officers. Oh my god. Concierge? Consigliere? How do you say that?
Concierge.
Bloodline. No, it's not concierge. It looks like it, but it's not. Bloodline officer, the enforcer, and Ghost the fixer. And that's for like the captain role. Or the officer role. Consigliere. Consigliere. I learned a new word today.
What does this button do?
Yeah. 16 Rantadung, bro. That's... This one box right here just gave me like a full 69k mission worth of one item and then of 2 other missions.
Really?
Captains are the underboss. Oh, okay. So it's the Dawn underboss, and then Mirage, Bloodline, and Ghost each have their own captain role. Okay, I get it. I like that. Good shit. Write that down because I'll forget. Sorry, chat. I know the origins of developing orgs is a little less entertaining, so I apologize. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Something that's got to be done, though.
It's got to be done. Yeah, we gotta iron the kinks out so that when you guys want to come join, because you will, we have structure and we have, But yes, actually, so going back to the merit system I was talking about, I'm looking into Discord bots. I'm looking into building my own Discord bot that will track the merits for me, and I could just input. And you guys, eventually, you guys will be able to submit reports that, once approved, will automatically distribute the merits for me. So it'll be off my shoulders to do it on paper, and it'll do it automatically through all that. So.
All right. And like I was back to the whole cat or leadership shit like that. Like I said, Soul's. I know I'm not much, but Soul's been one hell of a person and unit out there.
And I love it. And Soul has experience in other cities, which is going to help a lot because I'm not going to lie, this is the first time I've ever done like a syndicate or a gang or anything like that,
That's all that my character has done in 5M.
Yeah.
I'm up to like
I've been
4.5, 5,000 hours.
I can tell, Soul. I could see you were probably part of one of those biker gangs, weren't you?
No.
Uh-huh.
No, I literally run a syndicate.
Nah, if I had to guess, Soul did the human trafficking stuff.
That sounds about right, yeah.
Can't discuss that information.
How many deals did you make with the police back in 5M? Be honest.
I fucking own the police.
That's what I thought.
He had a man on the inside.
He was the man on the inside. What are you talking about?
Oh shit, my inventory's already full. Oh my god.
A Najaki knife. Oh, that's the kind of knife I want.
Somebody was looking for those, but I gave him a bunch already, and I forgot who it was now.
I find them everywhere, so.
Yeah, they're very common.
I tell you what, Incog, I'll write down my my character's history life. It's gonna take me about a month,
Not if I do it
but
first.
I want you to read it.
And you can't
Just
use
put the bullet points into
ChatGPT.
an AI.
Yeah.
It's like, put
Yeah.
bullet points in AI and let them do all that.
I'll do a reverse engineering
Right.
search on it. If you try to use ChatGPT, I'll deduct a few points. So you better be careful.
See, though, when you're talking 5,000 hours of role play in different cities, like the story is long.
You know what else is long?
I'm surprised you can remember it all, honestly.
There's so much.
I remember the high points.
I used to play as a lawyer. And I never lost a case.
Did you ever take a case?
I got a few cases, if that's what you mean.
Wait,
Oh hell no.
I also own the police.
sexually?
Sexual healing. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So you know.
So I think I'm gonna go do I'm gonna go back to Stanton and do a loot run over there real quick and see if we can sort of confirm that we have those knives. Otherwise, I may have to purchase a bunch, and I really don't want to do that if I can. They're only
On
like
that-
$30 each, but it adds up.
Oh yeah. On that note, gents, like I said, I was here for the meeting. I was kind of in the middle of something when I got asked if I could attend.
Ah, for sure. Appreciate your attendance. Wanted to hear your voice.
Of course. Like I said, so I'll be on tomorrow. We can start running CZs again.
I may be down for CZs tomorrow. I got a couple things I'm working on, so let me see what I can work out.
That is perfectly fine. If not, at the very least, I'll just go and farm up red cards for us.
Yeah, I won't be around the verse per se, but I'll be at my office just doing all the logistics, paperwork side of things. So reach out to
Roger.
me if you have any thoughts, questions, or concerns.
Alright, like I said, good meeting. I'm glad we discussed all the stuff.
Hell. It's a person.
Sexual healing. You said it was
Yeah,
a person?
no,
In my trash-filled apartment.
I want to hear. Yeah, I always want to hear all the shit that's going on. I want to hear people's perspectives because it's impossible for me to track everything and to know everything that's happening around, all of this. So.
Of course. And like I said, I know I haven't been active the last 2 weeks.
Where did this come from?
Just had a lot of personal stuff. But I'm good
Oh,
to
no,
go now.
100%. Great. Be safe out there.
You guys as well. Thanks for your input
Rosie!
too, Incog. It's
Of
always
course.
appreciated.
Of course, buddy. We
You
done.
know, people on the outside are always good for inside perspectives.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
It's
especially
good all
people
around.
who were once in the inside.
exactly.
Yeah.
Trollsy, thank you so much for
That's
the
a bit
sub,
lame of me.
man.
I know, so-
We
You
were
guys
talking
have a
about
good
you
rest of your
earlier.
night.
You too.
Back at you.
Praise the whole.
Hmm.
Yeah, I saw you in, and I tried to give you a call, but it didn't go through. Like it didn't even work. So I gave up.
Yo, the lag is insane here in Ashland.
It's not
What
too bad.
what made you pick this as like the home turf of the game?
I've been to every single outpost in Pyro, and this is the only one that has all 4 of the things that we want.
Okay.
My one complaint about this location is that it has no atmosphere. I would kill for some atmosphere here.
Oh, I'm glitched. I am probably going to die. I'm gonna fall. Nope. Okay. I was
You
gonna
good?
say, yeah, I think so. My guy's like spazzing out up here. Don't
Yeah,
know what's
the
happening.
first thing is the cage. The cage fight. There's only like 2 or 3 places in the entire verse that even has the cage. So that really immediately narrowed down my options. And then the drug trade here is the best. The item trade here is the best. Like Quantanium, this is the best place in the game to sell Quantanium. There's also like 2 or 3 other resources that are very, very high to sell here. So we control that. You know, that's the goal. Is that eventually we have enough people here that there's always syndicate at this location, and we control it. And Todd Fox will be in his ATC tower calling in airstrikes and shit. No, calling in people that are on approach, hailing them and requesting information or requesting a payment for them to land here and do their business. That kind of shit. Yeah, it's all going to be great. And of course, this location's only going to be our home base until we can literally build our own bases. Then we'll do that.
Alright, where you at, Zane? Come
Running around.
hither. Come hither. Pull your fist out.
I'm looting.
Face me like a man.
No, I'm not fighting right now. I'm looting.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm leaving. I'm looting and leaving. I definitely feel like the loot has been nerfed recently here. This last patch, they nerfed it. I think they watch us looting here all the time, and eventually they're like, they're getting way too much shit. Because I used to do one run around this place and have, like 2 railguns, like 3 sniper rifle, 3 P6s, like all this stuff. And now I feel like we don't find nearly half that shit anymore.
Are all these ships destroyed here? Yeah, definitely.
Also, they added drugs.
Huh.
That those packs of drugs that I found, that's a new loot that they didn't have here before. It's like brand new.
I feel like those got nerfed too, though.
I don't even know what they did. Other than selling them as a whole unit, like as filling up a SKU full of them, I don't know what you're supposed to do with them. I have a feeling those drugs are going to be, those little drug packs are going to be delivery mission related in the future. Or collectibles, like collection mission. I almost guarantee that that's going to be the case. Oh, that lag though. The lag killed me. Did they fix the hole? Nope, they didn't fix it. It's still there. I'm glad you could see that hole. Because then you could see if it's still there without having to actually look into it. Hey, one other great thing about this location is it's one of the most complete locations as far as falling to the ground. In that any other outpost you go to that's this big, I fall to the ground a lot. This location, I like never fall to the ground anymore. It happens, but very, very rarely, you know? It's one of the most like complete in that respect. And that helps a ton. Dude, where the fuck is the loot? I think it hasn't respawned all of it yet. Oh well.
Ignore this noise.
Yeah, we'll take off here shortly. And bounce. Alright. Who's out there making all these noises?
I said ignore the noise.
Raven legs. I'll take those just to see what they look like. Never heard of ravens before.
You can you technically just flip upside down and land upside down?
There hasn't been a single red box. Like I just did the whole loot run. Oh, never mind. There's a little more. And most of the loot run, and I haven't seen a single red box. Where did all the loot go? This place used to be amazing. They definitely found out we were looting. There's no way that they just nerfed the looting here this bad without like seeing us looting here. And by us, I mean all of the Syndicate and VBS and Fox Company, because everyone knew about this location. Hands down, the best. This used to be the best possible loot route you can do. Like this location, you would have everything you ever wanted. Now you don't even get med guns anymore. Alright, I'm leaving. Oh shit, I don't have a ship here. I Hey, who wants to give me a ride to a place to pick up a ship?
That would single seater.
Yeah, I might just steal this big guy over here if he's still working. Though I prefer that Mustang. I wish you could steal fighters. Oh, there's a box here. Oh shit. Tractor beam, please. That's busted.
But the one behind it.
I can't get into that one.
No, you can't.
I can get in your ship though. Right, Titan?
Oh, well, let me shoot. Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. Yeah, you can get in here.
I mean, if you're heading back to a station, I would very much appreciate a ride.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
My ride done left me. If we sell everything properly, we will have made about 2 million AUC from all the farm drugs. Heck yeah, dude. You know, that wasn't that much time for 2 million. Even with, like, even adding in all of the problems and shit that we had. That wasn't too bad.
Who's locking on to me? What the fuck?
Soul's here.
Got it. Alright, let's see. Gaslight we go.
I have 3 Mirages and 6 Ghosts from that last run.
That was fun though. I enjoyed that little meeting. So Soul, you thinking about taking on the role? If you're there, you're muted. If not, then okay. Sexual healing. So meat.
Back to the win.
Where do you even sell like weapons and shit? Do you find people or do you actually sell them to?
I just got back. What,
I'm kind of a hoarder. I hadn't been selling them.
Okay, I don't know if you knew. Because that's something I've always kind of been curious about.
I sell them. I've given the Syndicate has given a crate, and like an 8 SU crate full of weapons to BDS. So we provide BDS a little bit with the good shit, you know, the good bang.
So it's more internal then.
What about these injecting
Not always.
knives?
Okay.
Nah. I'm only interested in every version of the FSK, including now the generic one, which we could buy by the dozens, so don't worry about it.
So I have 3 Mirage and 7 Ghost.
Damn. That's a lot. Todd, everything ended up on the C2. Everything ended up on your guys' ship. So everything you have is all that we got.
You don't want the Sawtooth?
No. Just the FSK 8, Mirage, Ghost, and Bloodline. I do want to define the roles a little more clearly too. I have kind of like a bunch of different ideas of what goes into what.
Landed.
Doing hits like wet work, I feel like should be Ghost, but it could also fall under Bloodline. So I'm having trouble like really kind of like, where should we put the wet work stuff? That's different from enforcement. Enforcement is Bloodline.
I honestly think the Syndicate should just be the Syndicate.
Well, I mean, everybody can ultimately do everything. It's just you'll have a specialty. You're like, if I need a specific thing, I'll go to a Ghost first if it falls into their preve, rather than just saying to everybody.
Am I the only one that kind of feels like Fang and VDS kind of like are in some way, shape, or form kind of similar to each other? Like just similarity wise with what they do?
They're very different.
I know they're different, I understand that, but like realistically though.
I think
No, one's a PMC and one's a Mafia.
Yeah, so their motivations and the way they go about doing things and a lot of the things they do specifically are going to be very different. But yes, they do have the same kind of vibe. I'm not going to have classes like they do, Like I'm not... If
I don't know,
want to do Mafia classes, yeah.
Because like, so like, I don't know how else to explain it, but like VDS, and the reason I think VDS and Fang are so similar is because like of just similarities with a lot of what they do, but like there's a big difference between Fox and like VDS and Fox and Fang. Does that make more sense? Yeah. Like know what Fox really does. Like they're like the transporters of everything. Like they're
I mean, and you could argue that the Syndicate does industry too. There's overlap there as well. We do cargo all the time. We just
that's the point though. Like it's like a mixture of the two. It feels like Fang is like, whereas I thought with Fang it was going to be more of like a secretive kind of operation, like a Ghost, like in disguise, like.
Oh, that's the goal. Yeah, no, we're going to be...
Yeah, that's just what I was under the assumption of, and it doesn't feel like that.
It's going to have spies and other orgs. They're going to be, when base building's a thing, there'll be people living in, other bases. Like, there'll be... We are going to literally be the information. We're the hacking and information trade, when that's a whole thing, because information gathering... What am I doing? Is going to be a thing. Like... The problem with the Syndicate is a lot of its main purposes don't exist yet.
But like, okay, here's another good example. Okay, like so with VDS is like the enforcer. Like they're tough, right? Yeah. Like that's just common sense. When you think of VDS, they're just like tough. What I was expecting to kind of think of with Fang is more of that. Like they're tough, but they're like they're stealth.
Discreet.
Yes.
That's definitely what we want.
And that, if it was more like that, then it would be so, like, you would be able to separate Fox VDS and Fang, like, night and day. Like, there would be no similarities at that point.
Yeah, no, we're strong. They're strong because they have 4 times the population of active people.
That too, yeah.
We intend to be strong, but with the illegal shit. Yeah,
correct.
Process VDS doesn't do anything illegal at all. They don't do literally anything illegal.
But I think this kind of touches back on what you were talking about and the whole idea of like, if we're doing an OLP, like we want to be able to kind of, I think you were touching on this or maybe VDS was, but like not having to need each other. Being able to do our stuff on our own, but not needing to have everybody as a group as a whole. It's still great to have everybody together, but still to be able to, do their own thing, like mining and such.
Yeah, the best description. No, we don't. We'll never do mining. I mean, you can do mining individually. But
No, but my point is like OLP. OLP then leads to mining. Yeah, like does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then that leads to ground people, which could then relate to Fang being the ground people doing that. Whereas VDS,
I don't want.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the best example of the delineation of orgs is the big ass op we did at the OLP, where Fox Company did the mining and logistics.
Correct.
VDS did all the combat, top to bottom, and the Syndicate did the comm arrays, the hacking, as well as any QRF stuff. You know, that to me was the pinnacle of the different orgs. And as they introduce more for the illegal side of things, you know, we'll have more to do.
Correct, but like Fang, so Fang is a smaller.
You can't differentiate Fang from any of the other orgs, is because the only time you see Fang is when Saber is on.
Well,
and it looks like everything is happening the same as far as this org or that org.
No, not necessarily. It's more so like what, because okay, so VDS and Fang are in realms of like size-wise, like night and day. You know, VDS is huge. Fang is more of a discrete, like small group of people, and I think that's good.
I highly encourage stealth ships.
Yes, but that's the whole thing that I'm thinking of too. Is like that. I think that's really good because then whenever VDS is like taking care of the air and like guarding the people, then Fang could be that like secondary backup that you don't know is there.
Yep.
And so worst case scenario, so VDS gets wiped out, Fang comes in and basically saves the day.
Oh yeah, we didn't even wait till VDS gets wiped out. As soon as there was a opposing force that was bigger than VDS, all Fang Syndicate immediately jumped from the comm array to the location and provided an immense amount of immediate support, and VDS ended up winning because of it. You know, VDS and Fang combined ended up winning that fight.
Yeah.
Because of that exact situation. Yeah, no, I agree. I want the stealth. I want they should be everything in the shadows. Like I said, if we can get everyone on the Syndicate to have stealth ships and stuff like that, that would be beautiful. You know, that kind of shit. I want smuggling ships. I want like the Constellation Taurus or other ships that will hopefully in the future allow us to smuggle better. I got the Ironclad for the Syndicate for that exact reason. It's not stealth and you can't smuggle it, but it's a fucking giant metal box that people can't penetrate. So hopefully so I agree. No, the voice of the Syndicate isn't. It's clear in what we're trying to do, but it's not clear in execution yet because there's not the infrastructure for it. So I see what you're saying because when you were in it, you couldn't experience what there is to do because there isn't.
Well, yeah, it was difficult to learn within it because like anytime there were any learning curves, there was never really any correction. It was immediately taken elsewhere and it wasn't talked about, and I didn't really feel like I was taught anything. Whereas like VDS, like they took the time, they explained it, it made sense. If I had questions, they'd answer it with no problem. Yeah. It was like a strange experience a little bit. That's
I will
all.
never teach people. I just can't. When I'm streaming, I can't sit and talk
No.
And even when I'm not streaming, I'm not a good teacher. I'm terrible at explaining shit. I don't know if you guys notice. Even just explaining all this stuff, I'm terrible at. Like, that's not my strong suit.
It's not. Don't think of it like teaching. Think of it like a person that understands the gist of it, like understands the basics of it, and they can kind of learn as they go along, and they can learn by like instructions. Like, hey, make sure we have 2 people guarding. Like kind of like what we used to do with some of the CZs, like, oh, hey, 2 people guard the left, 2 people guard the right, and then you would say, okay, I'm on the right, and then let's say Meat Hook said, okay, I'm on the right, and then me and let's say Soul's like, I'm on the left, and I'm new to this, obviously I know, I'm going to be on the left. More of that example, I guess. But I also understand where you're coming from with, like, yeah, no, you don't want to be sitting there telling somebody, all right, this is how you turn on the ship, I also get that.
From a roleplay side, know,
Because this game is a huge learning curve. There's zero question about that.
yeah, and ultimately at the end of the day, we should have teachers within our Discord teaching people how to play it whenever they're new. But ultimately, as the roleplay takes over, we're not going to stop and teach people. It's just, it sort of puts a anchor on everything. That's not, there are plenty of orgs and people and stuff out there that teach people. There's a whole community. If you have a problem with learning something in the game, you can literally go on the spectrum and like not hire, but like recruit someone to teach you, and that's all they do. They go around teaching people, and I love it.
Yeah, but here's another thing too that would help you as well with your stream and to help you kind of grow too, because you have a very big community when it comes to the Discord. But if you were to take like one of your streams and let's say you focus on doing like an OLP or you focus on doing one CZ and you go through the whole thing and then you get some time to kind of sit back and edit it, you can utilize that to teach people and make it into a video, post that shit like what on YouTube or something like that. Just a quick video, cut it up, add some captions to it, whatever, and then add a channel within Discord itself saying, you know, hey, you know, like tutorials, and it's a simple video and you just post it there, and if anybody has questions they could ask the people within the Discord and they would direct them to that link. I mean, I gotta shoot this shit.
So I do intend to do narrative videos when we start the roleplay process in a more complete environment where we can actually roleplay. The idea is to do narrative videos based on our experiences and actions and stuff. I'm not gonna do training videos because there's 6, 7, 8 other very good YouTube channels that do training videos, and I don't feel like that's a market that's. I feel like it's a market that's pretty oversaturated, whereas the narrative market doesn't exist at all. There's like 2 people that occasionally do a video, you know, when it works. So I feel like the narrative side is where I think I'm gonna go. But if you want to do instructional videos or other people, you know, other people like keep doing it. As far as teaching people on like linking their videos in our Discord, we do have a links channel for that exact reason.
Oh yeah.
There's a specific channel where people can drop links that are like new information or new like all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I agree. Content is something that is going to happen. I do occasionally put out videos, but there's not a lot to edit at the moment. I record whenever we're doing anything cool, just in case, you know, something happens. Sorry, Liam.
I was fighting, sorry about that. I was trying to not die.
Just found a bloodline knife
Woo.
Where the fuck did you find it?
and a Mirage in the same box.
You're kidding.
I'm at Sakura.
Oh, that's where I'm headed right now.
Yeah, both of them were in the same box.
That's insane, bro. You should do that. It sounds awesome. Yeah, I'm on GTA. Yeah, and already RP currently. Oh, dude, if you do end up getting the game, Liam, you should definitely join our Discord. Like I said, our roleplay at the moment is very fucking limited because VoIP in game doesn't work. We just did our whole meeting on Discord, and I hate it. I fucking hate Discord for roleplay because everyone can hear everyone all the time. But if you do join us and you feel like role playing when it gets to the point where we can role play, by all means, you're welcome. I might come hang out for the mining operation tomorrow. Yeah, it'll be off stream, definitely. Maybe I'll sit in a laser while I do the Discord work. I wouldn't mind that. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, if someone pulls out a mole or some shit, I'll sit in a laser. I can do it. Oh, Soul and Crux. Crux already left. Damn it. Are uniforms for the Syndicate. I don't think I want to limit armor uniforms. I kind of like the idea of the Syndicate being a lot more mismatched. But maybe there's one piece other than the knife that we all keep the same, or maybe we just make an outfit like a suit or something that everyone wears. Like the Bloodlines all wear the same suit or something cool whenever we're doing something more like an event or something more official. Oh, phone call.
That shit sucked. Damn it. So meet.
Yep.
Who are you?
Just an old devil dog that plays games.
I like what I hear. Fox, VDS, Fang. Are you thinking of any?
Probably Fox.
You like to do traveling? Storage, hauling?
A little bit of everything.
Alright. Have you met Catherine yet?
Yep.
She's the sweetest. The kindest soul of them all.
I don't know why I'm bothering picking up all this damn ammo. It's going to go away anyway.
True. Valid point.
Sorry, I was talking to you meat for like 5 minutes and I was muted. Yeah, you missed all of it. I was asking if I already approved you for Fox Company and given you the Discord status.
So I got accepted into the org, but he hadn't changed my name in Discord yet.
Okay. That's because I forgot how to do it last time, and now I remembered how, so I can do it right now.
I have a knife. I'll Sir Knight you. Let me know where you are. I'll stab you one time in the gut.
Not enough quantum fuel, motherfucker.
On another knife, it's not one of the special ones.
No, it's a rusty knife.
It's the FSK red.
The rustiest of all the knives.
The generic. Alright,
Generic.
updated your title. Oh, did you do the meathook.tx, or did I do that on accident?
You did that, I think. Because I don't
I thought I
remember.
typed in.
Oh, sweet, a grenade launcher and the other rifle.
There you go.
Can't go wrong
And
with a
a death
grenade
head.
launcher.
Hobbs, wait, are you not calling me Hobbs? You keep calling me, and I keep answering, and then it's like, you're not calling. What the fuck? This is the second time that's happened. This is the second time that's happened where I keep getting random calls from a certain person, and it's like, I think last time we discovered it had something to do with them being in quantum or something, or crossing a server border or some weird shit. I don't remember what it was. But like every time they did some specific thing in the game, it called me. And there's literally no reason why. It's 5 a.m. near. Oh my god, it's 5 a.m., bro. Well, have a good one. Please join us if you decide to get the game, and if you decide to get it, two things. Remember that it is very buggy, and the learning curve is pretty steep. And if you do decide to get it still, use the code in my profile, the star code. It'll give you a little extra cash to start with in-game. But yeah, otherwise, have a good night. You're chaining the same bounty over and over again? Yeah, dude, I have no idea, man. That's so weird. I don't know, we gonna have to lock them Fang channels. I have no idea.
What?
I know. It is kind of funny that literally everyone in the... I mean, technically I am Fang, but I also, you know, I can't have multiple Discord titles that change based off where I am. But yeah, it is kind of funny that everyone in the Syndicate lobby right now is Fox.
Well, even the Fox lobbies are open.
Were you in Sakura?
Yeah, I see that now. Now that I caught up with the chat. Me? No, I'm not in Sakura yet. I was on my way, but I got interrupted by low fuel again. Because for some reason, this game...
Yeah, I got one of those Atskaz Mirage sniper rifles.
Trash it. Fuck that rifle.
That is about a pain in it.
The Yashkosh, Bigosh. We had a discussion about that. Obviously, the Scalpel's going to be a better one.
Yeah, the Scalpel and maybe the P6, because they nerfed the P6 a lot.
AO3,
And,
don't forget the AO3.
And the P8. I guess the AO3 is pretty decent. Yeah, AO3, P8 AR, Scalpel, and P6. Everything else is useless as far as sniping and long range goes.
The amount of people I've taken out with an AO3 is like crazy. It's probably one of my favorites. I don't know if it's because it's like bolt action, but I think a lot of them are bolt action.
AO3 is not bolt action. AO3 is the laser gun.
Oh, it is? Okay. Huh.
Yeah, the
Guess
laser DMR. Basically, the AO3 is the laser version of the P8 AR.
Okay. Maybe I'm thinking of the Scalpel then.
Scalpel is, yeah, the bolt action is the Scalpel.
Got it. I hate it when I do one of these bounties and it's like, oh, it's an easy small ship, and then I go there and I get wrecked.
You are clear to launch.
Let's go.
I'll pull one out of my engines and put it in my shields. Should have full shields. Arrowhead is the laser sniper rifle. AO3 is bullet. AO3 is laser. Arrowhead's also laser.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Maybe I'm thinking of the Arrowhead being the laser and AO3 being the bolt action.
I like the Arrowhead better. It shoots faster.
Yeah.
What am I doing? I don't even route anywhere. I'm going to the fucking tunnel of love. Should be that way, right? Yep. Should be that way then.
Oh, it put me all the way back at checkmate. I'm not going back to Gaslight. Fuck
What
that.
the hell is the channel? The tunnel. I thought the station always pointed like one part of the station always pointed to the tunnel? Oh, it's right here. Look at that.
What are those missions you've been talking about, like where you deliver drugs or something? Is that what I'm thinking of?
There's no missions yet at all.
Oh, okay, okay.
Somebody did mention that in 4.1.1 they just added some illegal hauling missions though, which will be
Ooh.
fucking sick.
Yeah. And then we can finally
That's
do
exactly
things
what we
maybe in Pyro that will help our...
Yeah.
Is that...
Why is Trixie still out there? What is he doing? Does he not know how to open it? Poor guy. I mean to do that. Look for the red blob, yeah. Oh, on the map. Oh, your little radar? Yeah, that would do it. If you're close enough. This Trixie guy's been sitting here this whole time waiting for the gate to open. Wonder if he just doesn't know how? There's a Cuddy up there that's just dead. Or did he disconnect?
Hmm.
Is it nasty? That dude just fucking sent it. Oh, is it tasty? Sorry, not nasty. No regrets. He just full sent. Dude, that Trixie guy's been sitting here waiting the whole time for somebody to open the gate. Poor guy.
So, am I an intern for Fox, or am I part of Fox?
You're part of Fox. That's why you have the title.
Well, you gave me the role of Fox intern. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah,
So
you should have the Foxy role. I'll double check, but you should.
Okay.
So you should basically be able to see all of the channels except the boardroom.
Now I can. Yeah. Okay. We're good now.
Yeah. I'm not moving. That was weird. For a second there, I was literally not even moving. Or that, or the perspective was so fucked up.
An illusion.
Yeah. Illusion.
I was saying earlier that little meeting, that was fun. It was a good little RP thing.
Yeah, we take little RP nuggets when we get them. Currently, the only RP we really get is meetings and stuff like that because you can't organically do much in Discord.
Okay, in this box, I got a missile launcher, an AO3 Incognito, and a P6.
Where are you at?
Yeah. Sakura-san. Sakura used to be my primary looting pool, like looting area. Are you on the Hurston one or the Microtech?
Microtech. Go to the Goldenrod.
Yeah, Goldenrod. Dude, back in the day before Pyro, Goldenrod was my looting spot. That is 100% where I used to go. I thought they nerfed it though. I'm surprised it's working for you.
Well, I've been waiting for a missile launcher for a long time. I'm gonna put this in the ship right now.
Oh hell yeah!
Well, it seems
what happens
like
if you hit the wall of the wormhole.
Seems like they nerfed one area and it helped out the other area. Seems. So if Ashland's shit for
And a
loot.
grenade launcher.
Wow. You might as well bring a storage box over there, Saber.
Cuddy's got, or the Cuddy Black's got like 2 SCU of storage in the locker.
Mm-hmm. You fill that bitch all the way up. You even got little weapon locks too, like weapon lockers. Is that what you run at Cuddy Black?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm right there with you. Catherine tried to convince me to get the whole A. I couldn't do it. It was too buggy for me. I will say, like, I am a primary target for people, though. How about you?
No, not really. I don't get bothered a whole lot.
I mean, if you get shot at, you're the first priority, apparently, for a lot of people. Do you have a shortcut to open up all your doors?
No.
You should definitely look at doing that, because whenever you do that, it opens up your side doors, so if somebody shoots you, it can actually have a potential of shooting through your side doors and not hitting you. Just FYI.
I'm still trying to get all my hotkeys and all that dialed in.
It'll take about 2 months, but that's usually a nice primary thing to have. Open all doors and then a quick for decoupling. Do you have that at least?
Yeah, I just hit C real quick.
Awesome.
And another grenade launcher. These Scion compensators any good?
Yeah. Definitely. If you see silence compensators, grab those bitches. There's going to be the things that will prevent you from being detected right away whenever you shoot at NPCs and such.
And another grenade launcher, and I'm out of room.
Okay, I'll take some of those grenade launchers off your hands, don't worry. No, yeah, definitely grenade launchers have saved my day, or saved my life a few times. What I really want to do is I want to
ashfall grenade launchers.
figure out how do you access your Wait, I think I found out how to get to the settings, the graphic settings tab for Star Citizen. Where's my quantum fuel at 15%? Alright. Have to redock, that's for sure. Well, congrats, Meat, on becoming Fox.
Thank you, thank you.
Honestly, if you like to just kind of mellow out and just kind of relax and not deal with all the stress of stupid shit, this is where it's at. Hands down.
Yeah, I don't like to get locked into any one thing, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, the thing I've seen from this is you guys split it up a little bit. You do a little bit of everything every once in a while.
Yep. Yeah. I tried out Fang to begin with, but there's just too much crazy shit going on with it. And then I met Catherine, and she showed me the ropes of doing hauling. It was a 9-day difference. Nice and calm. Definitely gonna go get me a tractor beam, I think. I love the Cuddy
Sorry, I was
Black.
muted that whole time.
Oh, you're
Forgot.
good. The Cuddy Black reminds me of, you ever played Halo 3 Meat?
No, I played the original Halo when it came out.
Oh, okay. But you still, you understand, I'm sure, with a
geez.
resemblance.
Smuggler's race? Ooh, that's a good idea too.
The Cuddy
You could
Black.
be like, you could be like Han Solo, and like I did the fucking, oh man, I used to know that quote so well.
Damn,
Kessel
you're
Run in
getting...
12 parsecs.
Woohoo! Somebody's getting old. Alright, refuel this bitch and we'll get back on the road.
Yeah, so what I want to do for syndicate races is I want to establish a race long before we actually do the race so that people can go practice the track, whatever track we're doing. I kind of want to do an in-game track, a PU track. It's going to be the Ruin Run in 85 G's. That's great. Han shot first and cheated on that run? Yes. Yes. Well, because parsecs is distance, not time. Everyone's like, what? That he said the wrong thing. It's like, no. He somehow made that run shorter by avoiding certain asteroids and shit.
No, they cut through the side of the Maelstrom. Didn't you see Solo, the movie Solo?
Yes, but I don't remember that for some reason.
Yeah, it's when they went to pick up the stuff from that plant and they had to fly out. They flew through, and as they cut through the side, they went past the big monster with the eye.
I will have to rewatch it again. I missed
Yeah, that was the Kessel Run.
Oh, shit. Well, there you go. Yeah, it was a distance thing, not a... That was never, like, a debate. Chew Bamboo? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the den, my friend. I appreciate you. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend so far, or Monday if you're in that part of the world where it's already Monday. In which case, I'm sorry. Good luck.
Yeah, Saber, if you didn't hear just a second ago, in one crate I got a missile launcher, an AO3, and 2 grenade launchers.
Yeah, no, like I believe it, because this used to be my looting spot, and then they nerfed it. I thought they nerfed it, but maybe I went there at a bad time. How long ago did you leave?
I'm still here.
What? Oh, you're not on my server then, are you?
Yeah, yeah.
What did you? Oh, you left the party.
Yeah, could you re-invite me?
Sure. Yeah, I don't want to shoot you. What's this game about? Well, let me tell you. Give me 1 second though. Let me add him here and I'll tell you.
No. Where's this at?
Why do you still not show up on my friends list?
Only for... What's that one song I'm thinking of?
Damn it, dude! It's so annoying.
Only for...
Hey, can you come to the main lobby? You know what? You know some person if you're out here.
You're still logged in as Zane, right?
Yeah. Oh. Well, here I'll have to re-invite Incog. Or Incog is just doing its own thing, so it doesn't matter, I guess, right now.
Oh, I see how it is.
Okay. So, brief... Oh, you're already in the lobby. Look at that. Brief definition of Star Citizen. It is a space sim, open world, sandbox, everything you can ever imagine in space type of game. Currently, it's an alpha, so there's a lot of bugs and a lot of shit. But anything you've ever wanted to do in space will be in this game. Except, like, fuck aliens. I don't know. Maybe it will. I don't know. Shit.
That was 4.1.3. What are you talking about?
Yeah. It's in the PTU right now.
Yeah, you didn't try the PTU yet?
Have you looted this direction yet? So if you want to be, like I say, an Amazon driver, you can literally go drive or deliver packages. If you want to be a space trucker and do, like, massive loads of trucking, you could do that. If you want to do a pirate, if you want to be a space pirate, a space cop, if you want to do salvage, there's just so many different things you could do in this universe. However, they're not all in the game yet. So, for example, crafting isn't in the game yet. Building space stations and all that stuff is not in the game yet. Go away. Anyway. Yes.
Shoot me an invite when you get a second.
That's actually going to be Meat now at this point.
All right, Meat Canyon. Shoot me an invite when you get a second.
Hello, it's a reference to a conspiracy about the movie. The AI had taken over the Falcon and did the run, but before that, it seemed like Han was mid-pilot. Oh. Cheater. Oh, this is an elevator. I don't want that. I don't want to turn the lobby. This is the one space sim where you can, like, really spend a lot of time on foot, too. Honestly, you spend as much, if not more, depending on what job you do. Oh, shit. Time on the ground than you do in the air. And, again, that depends what you do.
Is that your leader?
There's an insane amount of Ranta dung and Protoss and stuff here. Like, if you want to do the Rayari missions, dude, just come here. I'm party lead? Alright. You created 2 more events, the mining op for tomorrow afternoon, and then an event on Thursday for our group to deliver the pharmaceuticals. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Todd, you've been killing it, man. Thank you for stepping up so much.
What is Todd part of? Is he? I thought he was VDS or Fox.
Yeah, Todd is the vice CEO, or Eva is the vice CEO of Fox Company at this point.
Got it.
So which boxes tend to have the knives? Because at
I'll show you.
it used to be...
It's gone. There's one right here under the stairs.
At Ashland, it was always the medium bullet boxes that had it.
Yeah, the box is gone right now. Somebody looted it, but there's one under the stairs there. And then that one right there. Yeah, this one right here. No, they're always in the same spot. So this one right here. Yeah, this one right here.
Oh my god, I didn't even see. I never knew this one was here.
And then the one that's always hard to see is there's one right.
Med pins.
So look between these 2 boxes right here where my laser is. There's a rifle box. This is where the rocket launchers appear.
I'm not gonna lie. I used to think I was pretty good at looting this place, and you've showed me new locations that I've never seen loot before.
Right here on this table, there's a box that comes up. It's got knives in it.
That's crazy.
And then, come here, I'll show you where the other stuff is.
I knew about this one. Yeah, this one I've known about. I swear to God, I've never seen knives here though, ever. I wonder if they moved them here. Like
I
they
got a
stopped
bunch in the
spawning-
ship you can take with you.
They stopped spawning at Ashland, and I think they moved them here to Ashland. I'm sorry, to Sakura Sun.
So come
Oh
up
my
here
God,
where I'm at.
Hobbs, watch. This is Hobbs calling me again. Yeah. What is happening with that? Oh, sorry. Where did you go? Oh, I see. I just did that one, yeah. Oh, I didn't do that one over there though. So is it the med boxes, or does it matter what the box looks like? It's more of
Doesn't
the
matter.
location that matters.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Interesting. So at Ashland, it's completely different. Ashland, the boxes spawn randomly, but at certain spawn points. Like this will always be a spawn point, but it could be a random box, and whatever box that is will actually dictate what kind of loot is there. Interesting. What's
Okay,
up,
follow
Mr.
me.
Mickey?
Duck down and come through here.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one that I got, all the other stuff appears right here.
That's 69K right there if you turn these in. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I remember this room. So this bullet box right here is what the knives usually come in. Pretty good stuff. Yeah, they always have them. Yeah, the helmets here are like Morningstar, so they've never been too impressive to me.
You don't go and hit that arrow to the upper right.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you want to switch looting, yeah. I don't usually need to. I usually just flip through them all. No boxes up here, right? And then this is the security room. The
Yeah, no,
security room
I usually turn around and go back the other way, and then there's another couple of rifle boxes over here.
Yeah, the security room that has this code here for the lower level, but literally doesn't do anything. I always wish there was a reason to use that code. But
Yeah, and these two boxes right here have knives.
where are you at? Oh, I see. I can't tell you how many times I've been down here, and then, like, lately there's just been nothing. Oh, these two boxes tend to have knives? Wow. More ranted up. Man, dude. Yeah, if you want to do the Rayari missions, come here, guys. Seriously. Laser pointer? That's just the generic laser pointer, right? I do want to find more purple laser pointers. Like, it's really, 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 really what I want. Look at another 69K right there. That's crazy amount of stuff. Well, sick. And what is it like on a normal half-hour like cycle?
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah, they refresh
Ashland's
every
half
10
an
minutes.
hour. What? But only if you touch them, right? They don't actually change until you open them.
Well, yeah, that's why you'll see a bunch of stuff laying on the ground because people run around and they empty them out.
Yeah.
And then when they respawn, they have all fresh stuff in them.
Don't they respawn with fresh stuff anyway? So the way Ashland works, the second you touch a box, even if you take nothing out of it, 15-minute timer starts. After 15 minutes, the box disappears, and a new box reappears 15 minutes after that, so half-hour total. But it doesn't always appear in the same spot. It can reappear anywhere at that point. Yeah, another big pile right there. The problem with the Rayari missions that I'm not enjoying is how you drop them off is a pain in the ass. It's just such a pain.
Here, this one's already been jacked, but if you come over here is one of the hidden rifle boxes.
Oh, where are you at? Over there?
Go through the jump to go through the crawl space. Yeah, go out to the left. No, back up, back, turn.
Oh, not this crossing. Are you sure? You're right there. You sure?
Yep, jump through there.
Oh, because you see the delay. I was like, I know where you are. Trust me. So, oh yeah, you already looted this one though. Oh.
No, I didn't.
Oh. Well, I mean, there's some microid suit, metal suit. Probably don't really want it, but I'm not gonna wear it. But somebody might want it to sell, to buy.
Those are all gone.
Yeah. As far as I knew, taking items out and emptying them is like a Rust thing, or like a different other games do that. But as far as I knew, this game.
Yeah, somebody's running around behind us picking stuff up.
Shoot him. There's no comma ray.
Right here. There's another hidden one.
Oh shit. I like to collect those little mini compensators because they're not that common. Man, I was hoping to see a knife. I just want to see a knife pop up in one of these.
No, follow me
like-
to the ship.
Yeah, I'll come get those. I just, you know. Yeah, maybe I
Missile
gave up
launch.
on this place.
Want a missile launcher?
If you don't want it, I'll take it just to sell it, but I don't particularly need them. I mean, I'll sell it to like a player who needs them. All right, this is to the landing docks, which is where my ship is. The ship's right there. You ever come land up top here, or do you land down below?
I'd just go ahead and get a hangar because that way I can use the local storage.
Fair. That's true. If you're gonna sit here and do a lot of loops, that works.
Did you see what they posted
of the flatter?
for CitizenCon? The
I
base
think
building?
that is one of the ways out.
What do they post for CitizenCon?
They showed the basically the start of what base building would entail, like what it actually looks like.
Oh, the last CitizenCon, yes.
I guess, I don't know. I just came across. I don't know if it was old or what, but
Yeah.
guessing it's
it was
old.
the recent CitizenCon.
Okay.
That CitizenCon is the reason why the orgs are set up the way they are now.
Yeah.
Okay, in this box right here at my feet, I just got another grenade launcher and a
Jesus Christ.
Fortifier heavy armor helmet.
The speed at which they reset is really their strength here. It's like I said, mine, Ashland, it's half an hour, and this is insane. The fact that you could just go through and get all these components and shit so quickly. But they don't have scorched here. Ooh, grenade launcher. I haven't seen any scorched items here yet, right?
I got a scorched compensator a little bit ago.
Oh, okay, so they do. It's just not that as common, apparently.
I can never get over these clouds being so photorealistic. Like, so. Just
Oh, they look amazing.
never get tired of it.
How long I'm gonna loot for? I just want to find. I just want to find one of the knives. Like I just want to see it in a box, so I can just be happy. It's been a while since we found one, you know. Like
Well, I may have got them because I just got them when I just got here.
you may have stolen them already. I mean, the fact that you have so many is obviously proof that they exist. I don't doubt you. I just want to personally find one myself for my own gratification.
Did
The
y'all
old flash hider, are those any good?
did y'all see Pico Man when you got here?
No, they're not that good. I mean, they're. I don't think anyone uses flash hiders at all.
I gotta. He's pushing in on you guys right now. Yeah. Yeah, he's got some
I don't
kind
know.
of. Yeah, he's pushing up.
Just be advised, there is no comm array, so shoot first, ask question, and then talk to him when he's down.
Copy that. I'm gonna be engaging here.
Oh, you can let him land too if you want.
Okay. He's got his wings up right now. He's about to start landing.
Corsair?
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Optics, there's a lot of optics here too. So if you come here, you're gonna find a lot of optics. Is he landing on the tower or is he landing in a cargo hangar or in a hangar?
I don't know yet. Hangar.
Okay.
So you can request to land here, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
I land up top here, usually. It's easy to just do it. Yeah. Yeah, why Parsec was used is because it was about the most efficient way to run the path. Yes, absolutely. Totally what it was for. Totes McGee. I'll leave your looting area up to you here in a minute. I just wanted to kind of look around, and I do need emods nowadays.
Did you say you landed on the roof?
Yeah, you see my cuddy on the roof? Or not on the roof, on the landing pad? Oh, fucking max lift tractor beam?
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
mind if I do.
I do see it. That's funny.
I don't mind if I do. This is where I imagine the code's supposed to be used, but the door's unlocked, so it doesn't matter. Oh, you're already looting down here?
I just want to see what this looks like. I've never been here.
Yeah, to get into the paths down here, you have to go into the main lobby, and there's little holes that you kind of walk through in the walls. The hole.
Through the hole. Do you go up that staircase?
These already respawn, or are they?
Oh yeah, you do, obviously.
I can't tell if I've checked these already. I think I have checked. I mean, I have checked these, but I don't remember if these are the same bot, like if they respawned.
Here, look here. Right here, right here.
In this box? Clash arms. Those are dope. I mean, there's nothing I really want in there, but yeah, that's awesome. Oh, yeah, this one spawned too. I always take P6 ammo because it's so fucking expensive, but then I never ever run the P6. Maybe I should run one soon.
Let's see if the
Probably have
bugs
so much.
spawned in the crawl space. That's the one where I found the best guns.
Crawl space one? I believe it. Man, I gave up way too early on this location after the update. I swear to God, I thought they like ruined it. But I guess not. I guess it's still pretty good. Homeboy might just be here doing a cargo mission too, so.
Is there anything in checkpoint 2 or no?
Checkpoint 2. Oh, you went down below.
Oh, I'm in the wrong area. Oops.
I imagine if I go in this fan, I will be lost forever, right?
Don't know. I've never done that.
Safe. It doesn't look safe to me at all. I'm not going to. Watch him drop down right there.
Oh, was I not supposed to go to the lobby?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
go to
can
the
go
lobby, and then here I'll show you where to go. Let me get out to you.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm kind of done here anyway. I was hoping to find a knife and just kind of like feel that victory again, but I could just go get the ones that.
Well, here, you need the ones for the corpse, so come meet me at the hangar.
Okay.
Oh, you took the side elevator.
No, no elevators. If you're in the lobby, you're already in the right room. There's no elevator.
Oh, I see the hole. I see the hole.
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
Got it. Okay. Huh. Well, that's interesting. I would have never guessed this would be here.
Praise the hole.
Praise the hole.
But it's really nice knowing that there's still a place to find the knives. That is such a relief. It is such a relief.
Keep making the loop, you'll find one. Oh yeah, see that one up there?
Citadel. Citadel Pantalones. I'm trying to pay attention to if this guy shows up. Oh, that's a sick Inquisitor armor. I don't have the room for it, but. Oh, that smoke made it look like there's somebody in front of me. "3x." I should equip some grenades, save some room, and also have grenades ready to go. Oh, found one! Oh my god, you're right. That was fast. Bro! Oh, that makes me so
Which
happy.
one? Which one? That's a ghost.
Ghost, yeah. So you don't find bloodlines though here, right? You say
Yeah.
you haven't found a single bloodline? Oh, you did.
No, I got one. I just got one a few minutes ago. Come to my hangar and I'll show you in my ship.
Okay, I'm coming to you. Come to my hangar. Upstairs for hangars.
And I have in one locker everything that I've gotten on this one run, and you can see.
No, I believe you. This is how powerful it used to be. I thought they nerfed it. I must have come down like when other people have looted or something when I was like testing it again. And I didn't know about some of those loot spots, so. It's not like Ashland where I literally know every single fucking loot spot possible in that entire place in Ashland. I know every spot. Do you have an in-game name for Saberfox yet? No, I don't. I don't. I want to. I want to create a character for him. I just don't know what yet. I think I'm gonna wait, Tot, until we have until we have the ability to make multiple characters under one account. And then Saberfox is gonna perish, and his son will be taking over, or whoever it is. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Saberfox Jr.
Right side. This is just this run. Holy cow. Yeah, 3 grenade launchers. I got a grenade launcher. Yeah, wow. So you got Mirage, blah, blah, blah. Rocket. Good helmets. So there is a little variety in the helmets. You ever? Oh my god, look at all these knives! This is like easily, dude. Ashland. I used to think Ashland was good. Ooh, I do like the Mirage Sniper though, or the Skev.
Take the knives.
Yeah. Thank you, dude. That's fucking insane. Oh, that takes so much. Like, I was so worried that we were never gonna be able to find these knives again. You have solved a mystery that has been plaguing us. I'm gonna leave.
What?
Do you want another GL? I'm gonna leave you another GL because I need room to put the knives.
I just found railgun ammo. So that's good, right?
Yeah, that's like $3 grand a pop.
Depending on where you buy them, they could be up to $6 grand. Wait, was there a P6 in there that was?
Yep. An Ashland
that was-
P6.
Oh, the Archangel. Oh no, I was seeing. Okay, I saw the Copperhead grenade launcher, and it looked like a P6 for a second. That was all like copper, and I was like, "What? I've never seen that." That's new bearded pilot. Oh my god, bro, coming in hot with the likes over on TikTok. Holy crap, you're like 1,000. Thank you, Mr. Meat. I appreciate that. I mean, I'm very grateful for these knives, but I'm also even more grateful for the information of the existence of these knives. Like, we were at the risk of possibly running out.
This dude just whipped out, this NPC whipped out a pyro tool. It scared the shit out of me.
Oh, I took your ninjaki knife. I'm gonna give that back.
Let's keep it. I got like 20 of them in the hangar back at Micro.
Okay. I'm probably just gonna throw it away. So, but if you have 20, then yeah, they're pretty common. Well, that's fucking awesome. Thank you so much for the information. I'm gonna leave your location here now. You're keep doing your thing.
I gotta run, man. I gotta sign off. I gotta work at 05, and it's midnight here.
Oh, roger that. Yes, get some rest, and thank you so much. If you log out here, where do you go?
You don't log out here. I made the mistake of doing that once, and it left my ship here, and I woke up in Microtech.
Oh, roger. Okay, so you can't. Got it.
I mean, you could just fly away from the station and bed log, but
yeah, that's probably the wisest if you're gonna log out. Bed logging is always the wisest, honestly, unless you have to dump your loot somewhere. But you're safe when you're bed logged. You're safe. Nothing's ever gonna happen to you, unless they wipe the game, or unless they update the game. Then that's a problem. And we never did see this hombre. I mean, is he? Oh, these doors are open. Did I leave these doors open? I thought they closed automatically. Is this your cuddy up here, Incog?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. There's no comma race. I'm just being a little wary of this dude that showed up.
All right. Are you coming back down?
No, I'm done here.
Okay.
I just wanted to come and check it out and confirm that you can find knives here.
Got it. So if I hear something, I'm gonna shoot first, ask questions later.
Yeah, if it doesn't have a name tag, shoot it. And if it doesn't have purple, it's not like pink and purple, because that's...
Yeah, that's them.
Yeah.
That's the peeps.
You do not want to be on the bad side of the locals. The second you shoot a local, you're gonna lose all... they're gonna shoot your ship.
Oh,
You know?
wonderful.
well, there's also missions there. Like one time I showed up and was heading down to go into the loot area, and there was some hostiles that shot me, and I killed them, and none of the locals got pissed at me. So I think there's like those bounty missions or mercenary missions that you can accidentally run into.
Yes. You can definitely... Yeah, okay, yes. We used to grind those bounty missions down there, because you could just keep doing them over and over again without ever leaving the location, you know? So... Alright. Well, that's complete. And we have more than enough knives to do everything we ever need. I'm gonna go... What is that? The bomber is leaving. Is a bedlog?
That's a C1.
Yeah. I'm gonna scan it, see if it has anything delicious. That's an Atlas inside.
You'll need that tomorrow.
I like how they call it an Atlas a passenger. That's funny to me.
Under...
Who's that guy? Carrick. Alright, we gotta scan it. You never know.
That looks cool. I just found what's called Clash Arms.
Oh yeah, those are cool ones.
You know what day the patch is going to come out?
Probably right before Invictus, so somewhere around the 14th. Probably that weekend. I don't know what I was doing. I meant to do head tracking. Maybe we'll go fight an OLP or something. Night, like in the night, doing some OLP looting or something. Atlanta year and coupled. No wonder I was having a hard time. Oh, their hangar's open, so it's easy access if they have anything on board. Nada. What's in the box? Good morning, Najib. Let's go to Crew L1. I hope I have enough fuel. I don't. Never mind. I didn't mean to close the map. Let's go to. Can I go to whatever the Microtech Micro L1? Mic L1? That one? Yes. We'll go there. Grab ourselves some fuel. Drop off the loot for now. I love that we flew all the way to Pyro and back, and I never changed my spawn. It's still here at like Crew L1 or something.
Oh yeah, mine's at checkmate right now.
Tired. I think some PvP will get my blood flowing. PV Pizzle.
Yeah, I've got 28 of the less desirable knives back in the hangar over here.
Got the less desirable.
Yeah, the red FSKs, the sawtooths, and the Najactis.
That's crazy. They're still good. So the good thing about carrying a knife on you is it does take up one of your utility slots. However, if you melee somebody, it kills them rather than just knocks them out for 10 seconds. Big difference. I'm gonna cycle the ship so the fuel is actually put in my ship. These guys try to rip me off all the time. While we do that, we'll drop off all of our loot, and then we'll go do some OLPs. Let me go. I love it when the terminals just hang on for dear life. Like, if it... It's really funny.
Landing gear down.
Wow. Yeah, we got a lot of shit there. Holy fuck. That's fine. Call it. Send it. Win it. Bop it. Oh, shit. should I get a container? Nah, I think we can find containers there.
I don't think you could store the shit in your, Oh wait, no, that don't make sense. Never mind.
The Cuddy does, yeah, Cuddy does have external storage.
Yeah,
so
but
we can definitely.
it'd be easier transportation to carry it with you.
But yeah, I have to leave the Cuddy or leave the room in order to get the Cuddy. Whereas, yeah.
Exactly.
But there's some loot boxes that actually spawn on the OLPs, or like not loot boxes, but like storage containers.
Mm-hmm.
And I bet there's players that have left their boxes there too. Now the question is, we just need to find a OLP that isn't currently being engaged by 50 trillion people, because I can't actually dogfight in this shit. Turns out, even with item recovery, you can lose your stuff. Yes. There are certain ways you can lose your shit with even with item recovery. And one of them is prison. Another one has to do with like having your weapons in a certain configuration. I don't remember what it is, but like you can lose your weapons. People could also steal your weapons if they do it right. They can still take your weapons.
Alrighty, I'm gonna find a bed.
Oh yes, yeah, you lost it with prison. So the way to prevent that, nail shot, is when you're about to leave prison, because it's a bug, remove every piece of clothing you have on you. Like right before you go in the elevator, take it all off, leave it on the ground, whatever. So you're completely naked when you go into the elevator. That should, from what I hear, I've never had the problem. I've never even been to prison in 4.0. Like literally 4.0 prison doesn't exist. So I can't tell you this with complete certainty. It's all third party. You know, it's all me learning from other people. That should work.
Alright, everybody, thank you for watching. We're gonna end it at this point. I hope you all have a good night. And until next time.